Hello Taurus! This is your astrology forecast for September. It's a busy month ahead with a focus on your creativity, what gives you pleasure, enjoyment, your work, and also your relationships and love. So let's start out with on the 2nd of September, we've got Mercury changing sign. Mercury moving into your 6th house of work. So Mercury there, it's not retrograde, and Mercury rules communication. So this would be a very good time to communicate anything that's important in the work area. It's a very good time for getting resumes out, for applying for jobs, for networking, for connecting with the people that you already know who may be able to help you find the kind of work or business that you're looking for. It's also a good time to sign any kind of important contract. Mercury there will help you to take care of the important details and make sure that you've covered everything. For the first few days of the month, we've got Venus with Jupiter in your 4th house. So some of you have been moving or preparing to move. Venus in the 4th would be a very nice time for doing something in your home, making it more beautiful. And then on the 5th of the month, get ready for this Taurus, Venus joins the Sun, which is there for the first 3 weeks of the month and is in your 5th house of romance. So for those of you looking for romance, from the 5th of the month until the 28th of the month, this would be a wonderful time to draw somebody to you. It's also a great time with this sun shining a light on your creative energy. What are you doing that you love that you could create into a business that could earn you money? And this is a great time for starting a new business or for finding. Many of you are not sure necessarily what you want to go into. There's a lot of people now transitioning. The whole era of work and what we do for a job is changing. And it's going to change even further as everything gets more automated, and so many of the things that humans used to do, they won't need to do. And therefore this creative energy that we all have in different ways. You might be a wonderful gardener, you might be a fabulous cook, you might be a wonderful designer. What is it that you are creative about that just makes your heart sing? You might be a wonderful physician that comes up with the most amazing solutions to difficult diagnosis of somebody's problems. Maybe you're creatively a creative thinker. How can you bring that creativity into your life? Because Taurus, it's shining a light, and the Venus energy is helping you with that. On the 9th of the month, we've got a full moon here. Full moon, it's a bigger moon. Full moon here in Pisces, joining the Neptune energy. So Taurus, a full moon shines a light on something you may not have been seeing clearly. And this is shining a light on your friendships. Maybe there's some change happening in your friendships. Maybe somebody's taking advantage of you or expecting too much from you. Maybe with Neptune there, you haven't set clear enough boundaries in your friendships. This will be a wonderful time as well. It's shining a light on the networks, the people you're connecting with. It's really important to hang out with people that have got a similar vibration to you, but that lifts you, that's uplifting. So this is going to shine a light for you on your relationships, particularly your wider network of people that you're connecting with. For the first week of the month, we've got Saturn close conjunct to Mars in your 7th house of relationship, Taurus. So what this means, when Mars and Saturn come together, Saturn is like, let's be sensible, and Mars is, come on, let's get going, let's accomplish. So what this is saying to you here in the house of relationships is, don't rush into anything, because you really could find that things are not as they seem. You're seeing a relationship not clearly enough, or you're just rushing in without really observing the person and seeing whether things could work between the two of you, either in a personal relationship or in a business relationship. So this is going to enable you as well with Saturn there. There could be endings. I know there's been completions for many of you at this time, but it's important, try not to get too impatient with the people that you are interacting with. There'll probably be an impatience, like, come on, what's going on? And the Saturn will just slow things down so that you are being more sensible and you're not rushing into a relationship that in the long run might not be the right one for you. On the 13th of this month, we've got Mars changing sign, going into Sagittarius, into your 8th house, freeing itself away from Saturn. So Mars in the 8th house is all about putting energy into your resources. What are you doing? Are you wasting resources? Are you recycling? Are you taking care of things? Are you spending too much? I know Taurus does rule money, but are you overspending in areas? Are there areas that you could really change? What can you do differently with the way you manage resources? This is a great time for developing the spiritual side of you, for pushing forward with anything metaphysical, astrology, tarot, any of these areas. You could find yourself really having a boost to your understanding of these kinds of areas. For those of you in an intimate relationship, this certainly will increase your sexual energy and your sexual drive. On the 14th of the month, we've got a lovely trine happening between Pluto and Venus here. So Venus and Pluto trining, and for you this could really bring a magnetic attraction to somebody that you just feel, wow, I just want to be around this person. This is somebody you might meet from overseas that comes in, somebody that is maybe a teacher or a mentor, that you just feel that deep karmic knowing that you know this person. So that could be very exciting just on the 14th. And then we get this whole slew of things happening in the last week of the month, which is focusing on your work area. So we've got the Sun on the 23rd of the month coming into this 6th house of work and health. And on the 24th of the month, we've got a new moon in this 6th house of work, new beginnings. And on the 29th of the month, we have got Venus, planet ruling love and money, also in this 6th house. So as you can see, we've got a conglomeration of things happening in this 6th house for you, which means that it's shining a light on your work. So opportunity with the new moon for new beginnings, starting fresh. For those of you that are not happy in your work, the Venus energy may show you a way that you could be happier where you are. Maybe you're making a transition, maybe it's time to change job. This is all going to be triggered by these aspects, these planets in this 6th house of work. It's also a wonderful time, it's shining a light on your physical health, your physical well-being. The new moon on the 24th gives you an opportunity for a new routine, new daily routines for taking care of yourself, and also it's going to be a very good month, particularly towards the end of the month, for volunteering, for helping others, for doing something that feels as though it's of service. Now, the last 10 days of the month, we have got a lovely trine happening between Jupiter and Uranus. So Uranus is the planet of surprises, the unexpected, and Jupiter expands, makes everything bigger. So this could be a big surprise, something you didn't anticipate. It could mean a move of location. It could mean that you get some inspiration from your subconscious suddenly that just, wow, it's like everything lights up. It's exciting. It's a good time for enjoying, for partying. And then you've of course got the sober energy of Saturn, particularly for the first week of the month, slowing you down a little to make sure that you've got enough balance in your life. The key to this month is to find the balance, not going over the top. We do have, of course, the square still going on between Uranus and Pluto, so this is what we are seeing, the power in the world, the powers that be, trying to get stronger and stronger and manipulate everything and everybody, and the freedom that we're all looking for, that freedom that we all have our individual spark to us, and that we won't be controlled anymore. So where are you not feeling free? Where are you feeling that you need to break out of the feeling of being limited and restricted? You'll have an opportunity to look at that this month, especially in the work area. So there you have it, my dear Taurus. It's a busy month. Thank you for subscribing, posting, sharing. I always appreciate hearing from you. Bye for now.